That was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Inomata was halfway revived and demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Malak of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorius' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy. The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure. Even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorius' quest to change the world, not Artorius' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
So I'm a dummy. I'm a big old dummy. Is that I forgot that the PlayStation 4 controller totally works. And that's all I had to do is switch to that. Also, let's switch this back, because I'm a crazy person. There we go. So here I am with the, That didn't work. What the heck? Why did that not work? I'm so confused. Map camera. I must have not saved it. Save and return. Ah, you and your weird games where you have to, like, tell it that you mean it. Is this where we want to go? Aha! There we go. But it doesn't matter. I'm finding myself trying to use the Geo board, but I don't think we unlocked it. That kid doesn't stop me from trying. Howdy, everyone. Here comes the bad magic. Ow. I'll make it work. It's fine. There we go. Same weakness? Nope. A little different. And you are also weak to Earth. Got bad news for you! Ooh, no. Look at that monster melt. Only 1,400? That's terrible experience. Come on, man. I gotta feed my kids. Dead monster experience. I don't really know where I was going with that one. Let's just be honest with that. Let's see. Oh. Interestingly, it still has the prompts for the Xbox One controller on the screen. Oh well. It completely doesn't faze me because they have the exact same buttons, just with different names.
Eisen, you said a human soul can be reborn as a Malak given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as malakim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily, ordinarily at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Inomata made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess. But I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or malakim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Malak. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine. The good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
So the implication here is that they were created on purpose, basically. That the ritual was in some way meant to specifically cause them, of all people, to become what they did. Well, that looks like a big deal.
Look! Over there!
An Earth Pulse rift. We may be able to get out from there.
Arthur, there's something I'd like to speak to you about. Alone. Two souls possessing powerful resonance and free of malevolence. These must be sacrificed on the Scarlet Night.
Ah, yes. The ceremony to resurrect Inomata. You read my book.
I haven't fully mastered the ancient tongue yet, but I have read your notes. You wrote that if Inomata is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
7 years ago, a soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Inomata's resurrection is half complete.
Because of that, everyone's resonance has grown stronger, enabling them to see demons.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed...
Inomata's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
And there is another Scarlet Night very soon. Arthur, I must ask.
Laphicet?
Can't I be the sacrifice?
Tell me, why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly, now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Laphicet, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick. But I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings are your will, and they are strong.
Lies. Please. You can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Don't talk to me about will! About wings! Both of you! Together! You betrayed me! Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right? Hurry back. I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him. He fell further than this back at the shrine. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet! Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shut up! It's a lie! A dirty lie! All of it! It's all their lies! And I believed it! Die! 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 Die!
What are you, some kind of dream eater? It's straight up attacking the other dream. So maybe it might have been a good idea to tell Velvet what was gonna happen. Because this is clearly backfired.
An amalgamation of multiple demons? Doesn't matter what it is. I'll devour it until it's dead.
What the hell is this guy made of? Oh, he's weird looking. Oh, that's real weird. What level are you? 48. So he's like the same level as me, or lower actually. Very hardy though, lots of hit points. Oh boy, look forward to that. There's only so much I can do here. Well, he's not putting up a ton of a fight yet, is he? There you go. She's staying steady, like she said she would. Wow, that follow-up attack just does no damage. Watch out. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, thank you. Appreciated. Oh, boy. He's not returning fire very much so far. He's just kind of here. Let's see. Gonna try some other attack types just because they might have a better intermixing of stunning attacks. They just need to specifically need to avoid Earth. There we go. That works. Can I beat another one out? He's got a full combo meter. God damn. I can only get started. Oh, he's doing it. This is the best way to make sure I don't get attacked back, basically. Keep it going. So he's super, super resilient against all physical attacks. Or non-elemental, I mean. There we go, he's already more than halfway there. I don't see any crystals hanging around. So the revelation here is, of course, that Laphicet was completely complicit with the plan of his sacrifice, which kind of suspected just because he was just standing there when it happened. Like he knew what was going to happen. Or at least the fact that, like, you don't... It's like up there with Green Lantern, where in the movie, they lure the bad guy that can only be destroyed by the sun all the way to the sun, and the bad guy somehow doesn't notice along the way that he's being lured to the sun, as if it's not a long trip to get to the sun. But like, Laphicet was taken all the way to the sacrificial pit where his mother died, which he may or may not have understood. But at that point, it is now clear that he totally understood that that's what happened to Ceres and the unborn child. Oh, hi. Unexpected spike of damage there. I can get revived, but I'd rather just go for it. Because waiting for people to slowly get around to reviving you just leads to a lot of time where they're not fighting. And that often is... I've seen that actually be the turning tide towards the fight going to crap, basically. Ow. Rude. Nope. Nope. Oop. Let me go grab that real quick. BRB. Oop. Almost. Wow, that was there for a while then, apparently, because it was about to disappear. Won't be much longer. Let's just go on for a little bit. Yeah, there's the damage. Oh boy. Oh. He's really heavy on guarding right now, unfortunately, but we're really close to defeating him. Come on. This is it. Boom. 18,000 experience. Everyone gets a level. So what's happening here is we're getting more of a sympathetic story for Artorius, because all of this happened because his family was basically sacrificed against his will. And then Laphicet volunteered to finish the ritual to supposedly change the world. And so you can at least kind of see why he'd want to do what he's doing, because of the fact that, like, his family was taken apart by the ongoing existence of the demons and the fact that that's a problem that doesn't go away, and he can't stop that. But he's trying to find he's seeking the one possible way of supposedly fixing the world to stop other people from feeling this tragedy. But his way of wanting to just subjugate all of humanity is obviously like so out there that it's the only thing you only get. It's the only conclusion you arrive upon via like some distorted form of loss that just goes beyond reason, because that's not a better solution necessarily.
Is that... I'm dead. I'm dead.
Calm down, Velvet! This farce is just another of Inomat's illusions! Farce? How callous. That farce is the true face of my sister. She hates, resents, devours, and kills. She tramples people, cities, everything, living only by her emotions. What an ugly, tainted soul. It's not like that! Nothing you say will matter. She knows. She knows if it's the truth.
He's right. Just think, everything I did was baseless, arrogant. And even so, I still... You hurt so many innocent people, didn't you? More than I can count. I devoured and killed so many. Without even knowing Arthur's true aims. I destroyed people. I destroyed whole towns. And worse yet, you didn't even show mercy to your own sister's reincarnation. I hate her. And despite all of that, I still love you, Velvet. That's why I chose to become a sacrifice. For you, sister. But think, if you try to stop the resurrection, wouldn't my death be all for nothing? To tell you the truth, I was terrified of dying. It was so dark. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You'll accept it then? That everything you've done up until this point, all of it. Yes. It was all for nothing, and for no one. I hurt so many people, all for no reason. I'm a monster. If you've accepted it, you have to atone for your sins. Once I eat the final 2 malevolences inside you, I'll fully awaken. Give them to me. Give me your hatred, your despair. If you do, I can cleanse this world of all its pain. I had hoped that you could live in a world without pain and sadness. But you're a monster now. You don't belong there. Let me go. I have to go. No! If you don't, you'll die too for no reason. No! A twisted monster like me doesn't deserve to live. Don't you understand? You're the reincarnation of the first sacrifice. Part of me. Don't worry, I'll devour you too.
The
Laffy-set! Tell this self-absorbed idiot what she needs to hear!
Please. Let me go.
Will you stop whining? No, I don't understand! You snap at people! You're scary! You tried to eat me! But you're also kind! And you're filled with life! I don't understand a single thing about you! But you gave me a name! When I was a number! You gave me that compass! You taught me what it meant to be alive! That's why I care about you, Velvet! I'll protect you for my own sake!
Fee.
I don't care if you're malevolent or if it was pointless! If the world says it's a mistake to love you, I'll fight the whole world! I don't care how much pain you feel! It doesn't matter! A world without you, Velvet! Is the one thing I couldn't bear!
Let me go. My hand will...
Eat my arm! I don't care! Just leave me the other one! I needed to clobber the jerk who made my velvet cry!
I love them all. I loved Laffy, and Celica, Arthur, everyone. To have it all stolen from me. Why them? Why not me?
It hurts so much!
Your despair. How is it gone?
A flame burns in my heart, too. A flame I cannot quench no matter how hard I try. Just like you, Velvet.
I finally understand how you felt. But the only one I can fight for is myself.
That's good enough. That's proof that you are truly alive.
Don't worry. If Velvet could do it, there's no way I can't.
How many times do you plan to destroy and rebuild your own heart, Magilu?
We're on 107. Or was it 108? I lost count. Not that I really care.
Pathetic fool. Did I not tell you it would require an iron will as indomitable as the very trees that live and die across millennia?
Like you, I suppose. Or that boy over there.
That is the foundation of an ideal world, one free from man's sins.
An ideal world, huh? You, kid. The boy who was your companion, Laffy said. He's alive.
Chasing a terrifying demon girl, he has learned the immensity of the seas and weathered the dry wastes of the land. Those people, they're different from us. Despite the pain, the anguish, they embrace the life they've been given. They live, undaunted by the ugliness of the world!
So you're doing this all for them? Is that what this is?
Not even close. They aggravate me to my wit's end. Like stabs in the chest, over and over and over. And that's exactly why. That's why I intend to see how all of this ends. I won't be satisfied until I do.
Words bereft of meaning. You truly are my greatest failure.
Gosh, funny just how little I care. No! Please!
Let me guess. We came at a good time?
You're late. Because of you, I had to have a really boring conversation.
So, you came face to face with Inomata. If so, then you must know that your quest for revenge is utterly meaningless.
Yeah, I did. I know why sadness fills the world, and I know how deep are the burdens of sin. I try to abandon my memories of Arthur and Laffy, to cut myself off from it all, and end this tragedy. It's what they would have wanted.
Exactly. You do well to know your place.
But that's exactly why I can't forgive them. Not Artorius, not Inomata. I know my heart is ugly and full of contradictions, but those days we spent together in familial warmth, they're proof that all of us, were truly alive. That's why, no matter how hard, no matter how sad it gets, I will take my vengeance to the very end.
Don't be a fool. Just give up and die like you ought. It is your destiny to wallow in despair.
You take my family, turn me into a monster, and you want my soul too. Now who's being the fool? Remember this well. The Lord of Calamity never gives up, not even in the face of death.
Have you no shame for your sins, you unholy monster?
Let me in on this. I lost a bet and I've got some anger to work out.
You sure you can fight in your condition?
Who do you think I am? Ooh, I thought you'd never ask. I am the dastardly witch Magilu, scourge of self-righteous exorcists! Now face the wrath of Magilu Maven!
Fools, all of you!
Well, there we go. There's the emotional climax that felt like it was missing in Zestiria.
Sorry to have worried you. I wasn't worried.
I didn't realize you were someone who needed looking after.
Me neither. This is our way of saying we trust you.
Yeah. You horrible ingrate. Stabbed in the chest. That's all you give me.
Oh, attempted to interrupt and it did not work out. Come on. There we go. That's what I was going for. We gotta interrupt this character enough so that he can't help out. There we go. By the way, you guys are, yep, about my level too. Ow. Oh, crap, my point. I wanted that. Don't take those away. Nope. Going for those interrupts where I can. There we go. Gotta keep him busy. There we go. Even got a point out of him. That's good. That means I can do this for a little while. So Magalu is trying to break through to him. And there was a hint of it happening, but you just can't do that in this context. Not fully. Not based on how long it took for it to happen with the one character we've seen escape that kind of control. Oh god. Like, that actually succeeded, though. Like, that was a successful emotional scene with Lafayette and Velvet. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted trying to do the fight. Like, names are hard right now. Okay, careful. It's one of those things where it's interesting because it shows how even being predictable can be fine. Because you know exactly where that story is going. Like, that scene doesn't really surprise in any major ways, but it is still pretty, like, emotionally resonant regardless. Which is interesting to notice about how that works. That can still work that way even when you're not necessarily like, oh my god, I'm so surprised. Because at that point, all the pieces are in place and you know exactly what's going to happen. It's more like the end of a Disney movie, where, like, Disney movies aren't really full of twists necessarily, but they're all tugging at your heartstrings. They're always tugging at your heartstrings by the end. Bad news for you. I finally got enough of this now. And Melchior is not too tough so far. Let's do more of that. I'm gonna follow this one up with my combo if I can. Oh god, he escaped. Awkward. Come here. Don't escape my combos. Here we go. Pain time. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Almost, oh, not quite 10k, but really close. I love that Velvet's Therianization leads to a situation where she can just counter that kind of attack. Like, oh, he's launching something devastating that's probably going to ruin me. I'll Therianize and become literally invincible.
Tell Artorius and Inomata. They took something precious from me. I'll never forgive them for that.
The annals of history are stained with evil people like you. You spread havoc and destruction, all to satisfy your own ends. A dark font of malevolence. You're a demon lord, the irredeemable embodiment of sin.
The Lord of Calamity.
It is the Exorcist's duty to destroy you.
You talk a lot. How about you keep talking and tell us where Ifrit is?
You'll regret this.
I can feel Inomata. He's coming.
We can fight here no longer.
Bienfu, close the rift. I can't.
Come forth!
Carelessness will get you killed.
Zavid!
You ruined the moment.
Huh? Don't you mean, thanks for saving us, Zavid? You're my hero and role model?
Thank you for saving us, Zavid.
Where exactly are we now?
We're in an Abbey facility on Hexen Isle. I heard Melchior was in charge here, so I snuck in. I hadn't expected an extra-dimensional space.
Is there a way out?
There is now that I busted my way in.
Let's head outside. We can talk then.
Who's that?
A friend.
His name is Number 1.
Hey, wanna come with us? If you stay here alone, a dragon might get you. I bet you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Great. Come on, kid.
What are you doing?
We can't leave him like this. I'll get him a vessel, somehow.
Do what you like.
Ooh, another 20,000 experience, so we got like 40,000 from that series of events just now. Damn. It adds up quickly. And Zavid comes just in time to save the day, and we're in the castle. Where is this place? Oh, well, this is a... Never mind. This is just a floaty place. Huh. For a second there, I thought it might be the home of Mikleo and Soray. Just because it has the general look of the meadows up in the sky and stuff, but this is something completely bonkers. It might have been in that game somewhere that I'm not remembering, but I don't think it's quite that. Alright, so there we go. Our resolve has been tested and re-strengthened. The parties come together, bonded and whatnot, and now we're gonna ruin the bad guys. We're gonna go ruin them. The bad guys that think they're the good guys. Unless we're the bad guys that think we're the good guys. Everyone's a bad guy and a good guy at the same time. Which is funny. That's one of the interesting things about the story, is that the story paints the characters as pure evil and pure good, like visually. Like, here's the angelic church, beautiful religious group that saves the world, and here's the evil demons and the Lord of the Calamity. And then, but then when you look at the actual story as it develops, you can't even really say who is good and bad half the time, because it's just not that black and white, despite the intentional black and white part.